Hey guys, this is Keith. How you doing? I forgot to put the timer on. Anyway, Mike was unable to make it tonight, but we do have a special guest, and I do realize we're running a minute or two late. Let me introduce you to the special guest, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. Here we go. Here he is. Hey Rick, how you doing? You want to introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do and what you're about?
Yeah. My name's Rick Raines. I have a coin shop in Raymore, Missouri, which is just on the south side of Kansas City. And we do about $3 million worth of business a year out of the place. So it's quite a bit of bullion sales.
That's pretty good. So let's say hi to everybody. If you guys have any questions, put question marks, 3 question marks, and ask your question, and I will put it up so Rick can read it. So I want to welcome everybody in. Who do we got so far? We got first one I see is Vinny Mays, Cosmic Creations, Ron Wilson, Chew, Jonathan Wolf, Big Rocky, Paul Paul's Garage. How you doing? Iron Jim. Of course, one of our favorite mods, Johnny Jacobs, aka JJ. Let's see. I'm slow. Gilbert Rogers and David Carlisle, Michael Snodgraff. I think I missed a couple people. Keno Mines here, Scott Kahala, Doug Wagner, Zach Ball, Teacher, Lola Davis, and Jay Chisel. So I think I got you. If I miss you, I do apologize. If you have any questions for Rick, we're going to be covering, we had a little bit of difficulty getting in, so we didn't get to talk much before the stream. So Rick, what do you think? You normally go, we're going to cover the World's Fair of Money a little bit, and then we'll talk about whatever questions you have. So please, guys, put your questions in the chat. We will do the best to answer them. So Rick, what do you think about the World's Fair? I noticed you didn't set up this year. So what's going on there?
Well, you know, it's a great show. It's a great venue. The ANA is a great organization, and I can't say enough about them. They do great for education. They do great at the shows. For our business and down here, excuse me, we just this year we just felt that we just didn't have the right material for the show. You know, it's generally a bigger show, and you need to have some really screaming coins for it, and we just didn't have the right stuff.
I remember when I used to go to the World's Fair of Money, I would go and I'd just take a whole bunch of everything. Never had screaming coins. I always set up in the economy section.
Yeah.
Gilbert Rogers has a question here. Gilbert, and for all you other folks, put the questions in front. I just happened to catch this one. Put them in front of your question instead of after, like normal. How much silver is left in the COMEX in London? Do you have any comments about this question?
You know, I wish I knew more about that. I do not. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't follow the COMEX too close. All I know is what my customers say. And, you know, typically when we see the COMEX getting closer to, you know, what is on hold for the paper side, you know, you see silver prices going up. When people start making their calls and taking delivery on silver, you see prices going up.
So, yeah, there's basically, you don't know. I don't know either. I'm just a guy.
I've heard that there's like 50 million ounces out there in paper, and there's not near enough to cover it.
No, there's nowhere near that amount available physical. And a lot of people are upset about the premiums and such on physical silver versus virtual silver, paper silver. You know, oh, it's so much higher. And I think, do you think that's why it could be like that? Is because there's more than there actually is available?
Yeah, I think, you know, the paper side of the business, it used to probably 5 to even probably 3 years ago, it reflected the true price of silver, but it doesn't anymore. And they're almost two different markets. You know, you got the paper side and you got the spread. And right now the spread's looking at about, you know, $2 to $3 over spot minimum.
That's wholesale.
Yeah, that's wholesale.
Retail is about $4.50 to $6.
That's right. So yeah, I you know, that spread and what even happened this week What we saw was when silver dropped 50 cents, the spread went up 50 cents.
Yeah, so you ended up paying the same thing.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So, the spread overall, it's just kind of working backwards to what you would think everything should be working. But I am seeing the supply of silver loosening up a little bit. And we are, it's not as tight as it was a few months ago. That's for sure.
Okay, here's a question from Just Rinchit. How you doing tonight? Coinker, is there a market for a predominantly bullion shop with some coins as opposed to a contemporary coin shop? I guess he means a coin shop that doesn't sell bullion. Is there a market for that, for primarily a bullion shop?
The story I tell my customers is if I had to make it selling collectors coins, I would have lasted about a week. I mean, that's how bad it is with the collector side market right now. I mean, there, for it's probably, 20 to 1. I have bullion customers. I have 20 bullion customers for every one coin collector that comes in.
And the problem with bullion coins, what would you say the biggest problem with bullion coins? Would that be like the profit ratio? You have to sell a lot of them to make money, right?
Yeah, you do. But if I can make 50 cents to 75 cents an ounce on silver, I'll move it all day long. And, so you don't have to make a lot. You just got to be able to move it fast.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
point.
in a small town, so I got to make a little bit more than 50 cents.
Yeah. But for me, I mean, I'm moving a lot. And just right before I closed my shop today, I mean, I had 10 minutes to go in the shop. A guy came in and bought 400 ounces of silver. Boom, it's gone.
Nice.
So it's going out. But really, the coin shops, it's a great question because coin shops is where I start, and it's my love. It's all of our loves. We love those coins. But really, to be a business, you got to be bullion. You have to do other things besides coins.
Yeah, you have to be versatile. I don't think a coin shop in today's society, a brick and mortar coin shop, could make it on just the coins. And in a small town like mine, I couldn't make it on just the bullion because there's just not enough people. People's pockets are only so deep.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I being in Kansas City, it's a little bit bigger city. We got a population of about 2 million people that live in the metro area, and so that's a good group to draw on.
Here you go. Hey, Rick, I'm in Prairie Village, Kansas, and you are my favorite coin dealer. You are amazing.
There we go. Good deal.
So one of the YouTubers that subscribed to our channel, I've seen Doug Hensley's name on our channel quite a bit. He's a good guy. Yeah, you're his favorite coin shop.
Great.
I guess I'm shoplifter.
Yeah. That's good.
So let's see what else we got. And then he's saying, thanks. So glad you had Rick from up from the Kansas City area. Yeah, Doug, what we're doing is we're just grabbing different dealers that we know that are willing to come up because, it has to be somebody we know because it's a little bit of, I guess you could say, integrity of the dealer that's important. So we have to know them. And I've known Rick for quite a few years. We've done quite a few business. You've been on my channel a couple of interviews.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
So just check guys, just look at interviews playlist. Like I said, the playlist that says interviews, and you'll see Rick talking about different things. So what do you think about the market as far as the silver price? It started going up a little bit on Thursday, Friday, and then it eased back today. What do you think's happening there?
That's a great question. I have people come in, they say, is silver going up or is it going down? And my answer is yes. So, I tell my people, I'm not a market forecaster, but however, my gut feel right now is to say that I think it's going to level out. And I think we're going to see gold and silver, and I think we're going to see things level out right now until these world situation, the cash situation changes. I think it's probably going to stay right around where it's at.
Dimebag Darren says, your platform, your rules, your integrity. Yeah, Dimebag, that's a cool name. I like that.
Yeah.
I sell dime bags, man, and we're talking silver dime bags.
That's right.
And they're $10 face too. Yeah, I sell a lot. I sell quite a few of those. So yeah, it's important to have people we know up here, and I know and I trust Rick. He's not going to get up here and moon us or nothing. We can't have that.
You
You're not
know,
going to moon us, are you?
no. Anybody building, in integrity in their business, that's key in this business. So you can get a bad name real quick.
Here's a question. Oh, what's the hot bullion in your markets right now?
For me, it's really silver, and I try to lead my customers more towards the silver direction because I think it has a more of a potential to move than gold does, but it is cyclical. I mean, really week by week it changes. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I couldn't keep gold in. I was selling gold like crazy, and then all of a sudden it just dries up. So
yeah, I'm pretty slow inside the shop. But if I had to, gold is the hot one, and on the YouTube channel, the collectibles are. So yeah, my market says a little bit of both.
Yeah, and the other thing that some of the art bars and some of the higher, more collectible silver stuff, that it really doesn't matter what the price is. If that stuff shows up, it's going to sell.
Yeah, 90-to-1 silver to gold ratio. Do you think it's sustainable, long or short term? Do you think it's going to stay at that level for the long term?
I personally think it will. Until the dollar gets a little weaker, I think it's going to be staying at that level.
Okay. Do we think silver's undervalued at the current spot price? And will we see 50 in the next decade? That's a question. You don't know. You think it will, but you really don't know. There's a lot of factors in play. And I hate to be a pessimist and say it's not going to 50, but I have to see some things play out. What do you think, Rick?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm really, thinking 30 is probably a high in the next probably 18 months.
Okay, looks like we got a guest here. He made it.
I made it.
World's Fair.
Hey, Mike.
The World's Fair of Money, yes.
We were talking about the World's Fair, and we started answering some questions. Rick is just so amazing here today. It's great.
Rick, how you doing, sir?
Doing great.
Your volume's a little low, sir. I don't know how to turn you up. Yeah.
I'm as high as I can go. Remember, I'm working off my iPad. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so listen up, guys. He's a low talker today.
How's things in Chicago?
Busy as heck. I released that dollar set today, and it got me busy.
Good.
But yeah, we're having a good time. I'm here with Tom and Ryan from Northeast Arkansas Coins. We're all excited to come down here, do the show. We're having a good time.
Yeah, I'm so happy you made it. Rick and I were having fun without you, though. I mean, just saying.
Okay, well, if you need me to hang up, just tell me.
No, I think everybody, the way everybody's responding, they're like, it's Mike, the Oklahoma man. I think they're happy you're here. So Rick's our guest tonight. So we're going to put him down in the center so he can stand out all by himself, Mr. Special.
Yeah, the U.S. Mint's here this round. I was really shocked. Josephine's here. Her and I talked a little while.
Are they selling anything special this time?
I am. Yeah, I brought a almost complete set of Morgan Dollar certified, and I sold quite a few of them already.
We might have kickback on your channel, Mike. When everybody talks but you, we hear an echo. So it could be your channel. Are you playing on 2 devices?
I don't know. I'm working off my iPad.
Oh.
I can't.
Can you guys deal with that echo? Yeah, no.
Is it too much for you guys?
It doesn't seem too bad.
Well, I mean, I can only limit it what I can do with this thing. It's not like my computer at home.
So, Rick, you said you've got a shop and you move quite a bit of product. We're not even going to ask Mike what he moves because this is about you tonight. When did you start with the coin?
Oh my! I started collecting when I was about 7 years old, and then in the late '90s, I started really collecting heavy. I was a guy told me about a coin auction, and I said, "Oh my word! What? What a coin auction? What do you mean an auction?" And that's kind of what got me started. And from that point on, I was like president of the local club. You know, I was working full time in manufacturing, and then about 10 years ago, I decided to make the business change and went full time into coins.
Mike, we lost your picture, buddy. Okay, so we lost Mike a minute. He is streaming off his iPad, so it's a little bit of technical difficulty.
Okay, now I got it. What it was, guys, I think, does that sound a little better?
A little better.
Hello?
I don't know. Can you hear me echo, guys?
I was hooked to my phone instead of the regular internet here. I just disconnected my phone and connected the regular internet.
Oh,
You guys
something's
are
wrong. There's still an echo, bro.
Wow. I don't know what to fix on that one then.
I can fix it. Watch this. Is that better? It is. It's better.
That's it.
That's it.
See, it was always on your end then.
No, I muted your mic.
Oh. Oh.
So I guess when we talk, I can just sit here and keep pressing the mute button.
There you go. Go ahead. I'm used to it. Well, you know, hey. Keith, can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you have earbuds? People are asking.
Do I have what?
Earbuds or help?
Hang on, let me see. I might have. Hang on.
Okay, I'm going to mute him a second until he comes back. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Oh. So, Rick, we was talking about you. You said you moved primary bullion. Let's talk about the coins a minute. What are your favorite coins?
Oh my gosh. You know, I love them all. I love all the US. I love the world stuff. But my favorite thing that I won't put in the shop that I collect as my personal collection are the Lincoln cents and Mercury dimes and California gold and $1 gold pieces.
Okay, I have a question for you. What is your best Lincoln cent you have?
Well,
you feel it's the best, not quality wise, the one you like the best.
Oh, I got the 55 double die.
You would say that. I still don't have one.
It's AU 58 PCGS and it's gorgeous.
That is the perfect grade.
Yeah, Robert just bought one today, an AU 53.
Yeah.
That's perfect, Mike.
Robert, I didn't. Robert Hall did. I didn't buy it.
No. Your sound is perfect now.
Oh, okay.
The echo's totally gone.
Yeah, see, I got them on just for you guys. Luckily,
well,
I carry a pair of these.
Maybe the StreamYard wasn't working right with your iPad, and it was probably StreamYard is designed to its own mic.
The first time you guys kept going in and out, and that's because you was hooked to my phone still. I hooked to a regular internet service.
So you got the 55 double die. What about Stanley Liberty quarter? You like that?
Oh, that's a gorgeous coin. I mean, yeah. The problem is right now you can't hardly find nice ones. You know, I have about an AU 58 set with some of the keys aren't that nice, but they are so hard to find right now.
Yeah, I know. I just let one slip through my hands at Tyler, Texas.
Yeah.
The whole set.
Oh,
Mr. Miro said you.
The guy was selling me a bunch of large cents, and I had people at my table. And usually I asked, "Do you have anything else?" I didn't. Terry Hatcher was across. He asked the guy if he had anything else, and he got to buy that set. It about killed me.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather have that over the large cents.
Yeah.
You did say you collect California fractional gold, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get me another one and save one. Mrs. Coinker and I are going to try to buy an example of most coins. Just one. We can't afford to. We can't. Eliasberg,
right?
Like he had one of every coin. We can't afford that. But I was thinking we might get close. I think we can get half of one example of all the different type of coins.
Typeset collecting is great. It's a great way to do it.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for about a week now. So we're gonna look for a couple specimens for us because I and this coin crew are coming down to the show on Friday, the World's Fair of Money. I wish you'd at least go say hi, but you got your shop to run and you didn't plan on taking off.
Yeah.
Do you have that one, or do you like that one? How about a 56 Bendy FS 401 full bell line? Type 1. So that would be a proof. If there's a type 1 and 2, isn't that only on the proof?
FS 401.
I don't know what that is.
I'd have to look it up too.
Yeah, there's so much stuff out there. As coin dealers, we know a lot about some stuff, but we don't know everything.
That's right.
It's too hard. Unless it's a particular coin that we just love, and then we try to learn all about that. What about you, Mike?
I love them all. I'm easy.
You know, I mean, as far as the knowledge on the coins, do you know a lot about different coins, or do you just know enough about all of them, or do you just got one that you know everything
I
about?
probably know enough about all of them, just like Rick, to keep us dangerous, but we can make a living at it.
Yeah, that's about how most. That's what I was trying to say. That's how most coin dealers are.
But you know, I bought some nice coins in the last couple of weeks. I mean, right now
Anybody know what that is? I don't know what it is.
Petroglyphs.
Petroglyphs. I don't know what they are. I'm dumbfounded. It's I've heard the word, but it's slipping my mind. I just can't think of it.
Well, maybe Robert can tell us what it is.
Yeah, I lost it. Yeah, Robert, why don't you let us know what a petroglyph is? We're dumbfounded right now. We're lost.
We aren't rock hounds.
Yes, Mrs. Coin Crew collects the silver 3-cent pieces. I have one, but I don't have one in the shop at the moment. I only have one for myself. What about you guys? Do you have 14Ds?
Yes.
And how many?
A couple. I don't have a lot.
In your
I
shop?
probably have about 3. The nicest one I've ever had was like in a 63 red brown.
Oh, nice.
That's a nice one.
That was.
That is a very nice one.
It was. That means he sold it.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Gone.
Ain't that what happens to us all the time? Get something really nice.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 46 people in the stream, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I think 49 people. I think someone forgot to hit the like button. If you guys want to show us you like Rick, hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah.
But you know, some of the other coins I've got some really cool stuff too. In my personal collection, I've got a proof $1 gold piece, 65 cameo. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Nice. Some of that stuff you just don't want to let go because you'll never see it again.
If you do, just remember there is a guy in Oklahoma that'd be interested.
That likes that kind of stuff. Yes. Right.
Let's have Rick answer this one first, and then we'll ask Mike. What book or website do you use to look up coins you don't know about?
Oh my gosh, I gotta refer back to PCGS Coin Facts. It is the golden treasure chest of knowledge for coin collectors.
Okay, your turn, Mike.
I agree with him. That's what. If I can't find it, that's where I go.
I'm bucking the system. I use Google, and it'll throw up PCGS Coin Facts and a whole bunch of other reference. And I look at just more than one, but I just search Google. I don't go straight to PCGS Coin Facts because I want different examples.
Well, if you had heard me, I said I agree with him, but I look it up first. If I can't find it, that's where I go to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. PCGS, I can't say enough about them, what a quality product they have on the internet.
I can. I've seen them today. I just seen them today, so.
There you go.
They're taking my money, so I can say something.
All of us, they're taking all of our money. Yeah.
Robert Worley says you can see us 14D on PCGS. There's a certain number.
There it
So if you
is.
guys want to pause it and get that down and look at it, up here he says it had slab, but they didn't grade and said it was environmental damage. So if you guys want to check it out and see if you think it's environmental damage,
Yeah, I can't on my end, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying all the people.
Yeah.
If you just leave a comment when this is over, leave a comment down there, and then Robert can come back and look at the comments later and get your answers. And Secret Stacker said, "Thanks, guys, for answering the question." Cool. So yeah, this is definitely interesting. We've been up here. I was a couple minutes slow. We had technical difficulties starting. So what's going on over at the World's Fair, Mike?
Well, the U.S. Mint has not been out for a long time, y'all know, and they are here. Everything they got displayed, they're telling me they got online. I talked to Josephine. She is the show coordinator for the U.S. Mint. We are working now, guys, again for the second time. Josephine said yes, she will come to Oklahoma. So now I got to find a venue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, guys, for that Joplin, I am going to still do one, but the U.S. Mint is not going to attend Joplin, Missouri.
Well, they bite. Wrong one here. I just wish PCDS wasn't so damn slow. They've had my penny since December 2nd. Ouch! They've had my 16Ds.
Boy, and I thought February with NGC was bad. Okay.
Okay,
That's
but
bad.
then right here it says, maybe you guys can answer this. Can you remember a time when an example of collectible coins lost significant value? I don't remember when. I think it was 89 proof seeded series lost over half their value. That was in.
Well, over the years, there's always something that goes up real fast. For example, guys, take a look at the piece dollar, the 21 piece. Do you remember last year? That thing shot way up there. And I was one of the lucky ones. I sold mine for $4,000 at 63. It's only $2,000 today.
Yeah,
About a year ago.
And Mike, well, just on that same line, a 1920 21 piece dollar in 64. About 3 years ago, I was selling for $750.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
fixing to say if 3 years ago the 63 was 300 or something like that in a 63, 3 to 350.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
now
tell
it's
you,
1,000 or
I
something?
won't say who it was. It was at the A&A show here last year, and it was a coin dealer that bought it from me because that's what they was running at that time.
Rick, was it you?
No,
Nope,
I wasn't up there.
He wasn't there.
No.
I'm just gonna tell you it was a coin dealer, but I won't say their name because most of you guys would know who they are. But I'm sure they got rid of it. I hope they did. If not, that's probably why they ain't came by and seen me yet.
So, see, Griller, to answer your question in a simple couple words, it's like any other thing you put money in, whether it be investment or securities. They go up, they go down, and yes, sometimes they can make fast swings. Is that pretty quick? I don't know. Can you guys say it quicker than that?
I'm like the 21 piece dollar. I am not directing my customers to buy those right now. They are way overpriced. And
they're coming down a little bit, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you direct your customer in one right now, guess what? You're the bad guy when it gets final settle.
Right.
So I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Over the course,
I actually brought mine to the show because I prefer for the dealers to buy it, and then I don't feel so bad. I can sleep at night.
Yep. Let the dealers buy it, and that's probably because they're pushing it off somebody else. I think.
I don't want to be that guy pushing it off to my customers.
I honestly believe a 63 piece dollar should be in the 650, 750 range, not 1,000. I think the last time I looked. What do you guys think?
Well, it is kind of a low man, but it ain't as low as some of them other ones. You got a couple of them. Like your 34S in a high grade. I see it. I know why it's up there because how many of them really lasted? You know what I'm saying? And there is stuff out there that we do not know. I don't care. None of us know how many really got destroyed in the 30s, how many got destroyed in the 60s. Well, every time silver gets melted down, guys, we have no idea. If you remember '82, all them silver dollars when the Hunts brothers got melted down. How many BU dollars went because they went so high? We
Right.
don't know. So the
All right.
vintage on them books are not 100%. So
I
basically,
remember the 73 being 50, but I wasn't paying close enough attention. Do any of you guys ever remember it being over $100? The Brownie Ike?
Not for me.
no.
I don't either. Here's Robert Worley, says he's 21 subs away from 500. Guys, if you want to check out Robert Worley's channel, if one of the mods could throw it in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated. I've known Robert Worley for a few years here on YouTube. Seems like an okay guy, but check out his video, see if you like him.
Getting back to what we was talking about, mister, I want to tell you.
Well, thank you. I am a mister.
They are right now, how the Gray Sheet and them guys are trying to get their numbers is they're going around to these bigger shows. They're seeing how many of that particular coin. They're picking out certain coins in certain years. Because I talked to one of the people from Gray Sheet, and they're trying to figure, because they know for a fact there is a lot of coins got melted down, and we all know this. So some of these numbers you're seeing on some of these is they're guessing. I guess I would say they're not 100% sure. Because, okay, let's say you're 55 double die. Oh, I only seen 2 in the A&A show. Well, maybe we need to raise that price up a little bit. There ain't hardly any out there because how many got destroyed? Or the 21 piece dollar. I think that's where they got their numbers. Because there was a period, and that was a couple of years ago, where you couldn't hardly find any low grade or high grade 21s. And that's because people were hoarding them.
They're hoarding them, right.
Wouldn't you think? Now, maybe I'm just a guy. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Wouldn't you think the people that run the Gray Sheet, set the prices for the Gray Sheet, wouldn't you think they would do their due diligence and basically pick up the phone, look on the internet, and see what people are selling for? Isn't that how the price is supposed to be? What are people selling for? This is what we put in the sheet.
Well, here's the thing. We've tried that over the years, too. I mean, for example, there was one coin that sold in the auction for $100,000, and this was a modern coin. And you guys all remember that. The 2013 reverse proof buffalo. Because one guy that had a ton of money wanted to have the number one first grade coin. No, it was on
number one.
The reverse.
You remember,
proof
Rick?
In 2013, that happened at the auction. And
in 2014, the Kennedy did that.
Yeah, it did the same, and that was at the ANA show when it did it too.
Yeah, it was Silvertown's the one that sold. Silvertown sold both of them coins. Yes, but it did happen, and that's just it. So does that make that reverse proof buffalo a $50, a $30, a $40,000 coin? Heck no, it don't. But that's what happens sometimes when people go, "Oh, wait a minute, this coin sold for crazy money," and they look online. Well, this is what sold for. I want this. Well, we gotta use common sense. Just because it sold for it, it was one guy, very wealthy, that bought a coin he'll never be able to sell.
Talking about Gray Sheet pricing, I mean, the way I look at pricing is I'll pull up auction prices realized, and I look at the average of the numbers, and that's really what you have to do.
That's what I do.
You can't look at the outliers. Yeah.
But so many times, Rick, this for a fact that people walk up to you with Gray Sheet. Well, this is what it's going for. That's where I'd like to be at.
Exactly. Right.
Well, the bottom line is there is some cases where I say, okay, fine. I know that thing's going $100 less in auction. Yeah, I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You should have done your homework.
Okay. Here's a statement from Mike. Oh, where to go? A statement from Mike. A statement for Mid-America Coins. You are very knowledgeable. I would like to see more videos on your channel. Dude, step it up. That's what they're saying. They just didn't put
guys,
that part.
I am doing one at the ANA. And I hope you guys like it. But if you would have looked before I left, I did a video to tell you I was doing Tyler, Texas ANA and stuff. So that tells me you guys ain't paying attention to that one. I am working on it, guys. I'm sorry. I am really busy. Next week I'm in Vegas. I'm only home for 1 day,
You see
and I'm
that,
heading
Rick?
straight to Las Vegas.
You see what he's doing? He's trying to sell coins instead of make videos. It's like he needs to make a living, right?
Well,
Actually, guys, one of my friends and his wife's flying out there. My wife's going with me. Yes, there is a coin show going on, but I think we're going to be doing more stuff than just a coin show. My wife said she needed a vacation. I decided to work in a coin show with it.
Now, something for Rick here. Now, Rick, we put your description down in the chat. We put a link for you guys in the chat here. Down in the description, there's a link to his web address. And you, on your web address, you host the shows that you do. What show are you doing next? Since Mike's mentioned he's going to be in Vegas, I figure let you do it. Tell us where you're going to be.
I'm going to be at a little show in Columbia, Missouri next weekend. And then I'm really taking September off. And then October our busy time of the year starts up. And I got to put my little blurb in here for my local coin show that I run here in Kansas City.
I was waiting for that.
Called the JCNS Coin Show. And it's jcns.org. And you can look up the coin show. It's a great little show. We have about 30 to 40 dealers show up. We have 70 tables, and it's a great time. And we have typically 500 to 600 people that come to the show. So it's a great time.
Well, is there anybody in this chat that usually is at that show?
Yeah, there were a couple people. Well, they're right there. One's on the screen. So
yeah. Guys, it is. I've been doing that show for a few years now. It is a really good show. I enjoy it. I enjoy Rick and his family. I enjoy the club. They really put on a good show. So if you guys are in the area, come and if you don't even want to come and see me, at least come and see Rick. He's a good guy.
Come and see. We got some great exhibits. We got some great local people that put out their coin collections, and it's just a fun time. I mean,
and there's a lot of good places to eat around there too, and there is hotels around there.
There are. So yeah, it's worth the drive.
Yeah. Make a weekend of it. Come on down and see us.
Yeah, it's Friday, Saturday, October 14th and 15th at Lenexa Community Center in Lenexa, Kansas.
I don't know where that's at.
You need to make the drive.
It's just on the south side of Kansas City.
Too far, man.
You know where Kansas City is. Well, it is for you. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's too far. It's too far to go to work for me.
Right.
He's right across the street. That really is far.
There you go.
And I drive.
I don't know why I would walk across the street myself.
No, I'm not walking across the street. Security, man. And besides that, I can get hit walking across the apple. Them people crazy. They be zooming across. It's a 50-mile-an-hour zone, and they be sometimes going 65, 70. Feels like a highway. It's a state highway, but there's stoplights and driveways, and yeah, you can't walk across that thing.
Hey, Apple Avenue's a safe road there. I've walked across it before.
I've been in a wreck on the Apple about 2005. Or whenever I bought that Avio from you, I had bought it. Remember, got a wreck.
The Alero, yes, the Alero.
Little girl hit me.
Yeah, I was glad he bought that because as soon as he bought it, he got hit. So that would have been me in there. So thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just trying to do my part.
There you go. Well, and Mike, are you going to go to the show in November in St. Louis?
I am.
Okay.
Guys, also in November, most of the guys already here at Chicago know, we are going to have another showcase cover. If you guys remember what I did last year, we're going to have a lot of special coins underneath there. Going to open on the first day of the show. Don't let the dealers beat you this time because it's when the door opens to the public is when I unzip that bag. We're dead in the front right there as you come in the door.
There we go.
Question.
I can't tell anybody what's going to be underneath there. It's going to be really cool coins, though.
Rick, you go ahead, buddy. Do you think gold's a better buy than silver?
I would probably focus on silver if I could.
Mike? Same question.
Well,
gold or silver?
Right now, I'm going to be the opposite because I'm telling people right now, gold's going to hit its peak before silver will. The trade of gold and silver is ridiculous right now. So as far as in the end, though, and this is where Rick went with this, silver's going to be your best return.
The crosswalk is like 3/4 of a mile further than I need to go and then come back. So no, I can't do that.
This is a guy that does not exercise, okay, guys?
I exercise. I run around the shop like a chicken with my head cut off. I kicked the box yesterday. I was walking to the back room and the box jumped out off the desk and it got kicked straight up, man. It attacked me.
We all do that.
Did you pick it up?
So, guys, who's got another question for Rick? Let's ask him another question. I'm sure there's something. He's new, fresh blood. Let's put him on the spot.
I do have a comment about coin prices. The Midwest where we're at, it's a great place to buy, but it's not a great place to sell. And what I'm seeing when I go to shows, I'm selling to dealers on the East and West Coast, and that's where most of the expensive coins are going.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
East and West Coast.
Yeah, Coast to Coast bought a couple of really high dollars out of my set. It's going to California, guys. They're gone. That's the West Coast. I got the East Coast boys. It's got some sitting in my tray behind me. Well, I'm not here at the show. I have a showcase behind me where I put their invoice and coins together, and they come by and drop me off a check later. And then we're going. Then we're heading to like New York.
Here's a great question,
New Hampshire. So go ahead. What? Go ahead.
Well, I know you do shows. You set up shows. Rick, I'm not sure, but if you do, you can answer second. What do you suggest if someone wants to start up a coin show in their local area, obviously because they don't have one?
What do I suggest? Well, first thing, before you start up a show, make sure you can come up with a good price and you got a busy enough area and you got enough people that will attend that show. Because if you start a first show and you have a terrible attendance, your next show is not going to go. Right. Because you get one shot at these dealers. And these dealers, they hate going to a show they can't make no money whether buying or selling.
Yeah,
as I said, I don't know if you host shows, but you do set up at shows. What's your opinion about this question?
Well, I know, Mike runs a show down in Oklahoma, and I do one in Kansas City. And the big thing there is to have support and security. If you got support from your local coin clubs, get a local coin club interested in your show. Get somebody to help you, set up and get your contracts all done up front. With the table set up and all that, and then make sure you have security because that's a big issue nowadays.
Well, yeah, because the dealer, guys, for example, and I'm not going to go too far into it. The P&G show guy just lost $400,000 worth of merchandise just that quick because there was no security in the. That's why I won't do a first day show at the A&A. The security is light. They rolled a whole showcase full of Rolex watches and golds right out the door.
Oh, that bites.
And how they did it, they flipped the showcase upside down. So as they went past people didn't even know it was in that case.
Wow.
Rick, is silver a good investment for retire? He's got about 15 years before he retires. Yes.
I think it is, but I wouldn't go hog wild with it. And especially I wouldn't do the 401k options. The depositories cost you a lot of money. So if you have money that you can put aside and stack some silver, yeah, I would do that. But don't go hog wild with it. I mean, if you got, 5 to 10% of your portfolio value is a good number to try to start with.
Okay. What do you think, Mike? You think it's a good investment for retirement?
I think it's a better investment than any 401k, anything like that, or even an IRA in today's market. Do I think that they should go hog wild? I'm a little bit different than Rick on the percentage wise. I'm thinking 15 to 20% of your wealth, if you can do it. invest it, because this silver and gold is always traded for centuries. It's not something that just popped up and, okay, let's all jump into it like Bitcoin. The bottom line is you're investing in a precious metal that's going to be around to the end of time. It's going to be around after we're gone, after your kid's gone, and it's just going to keep going. The price is going to change. It has to change. We know it's too low now. So if you're going to make a move, this is probably a good time to do it. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. If you can do it, invest, but do not invest beyond your means. Invest in the percentages.
My turn. Yes, it's a good investment for retirement. I recommend 15 to 25%, not of your net, but of what you're making from now until the future of what you would put in your retirement. So that way you're playing a little bit of catch up, but you're not going hog wild. Why I think it's good for retirement is simply this. It's a preservation of wealth, and it's easy liquidation. It's much easier to liquidate than stocks. It's one of the easiest things to liquidate, and it doesn't cost you a lot per ounce. And that's my tidbit about it.
There we go. We got 3 different opinions. They're all pretty close into the same as far as percentage-wise. But, guys, we can only tell you what we think. Use your own judgment. We're not telling you that you go out there and do it. We're telling you what we think.
That's because M4 Aster, M4A2 Master, M4. Basically, that's simply because the U.S. don't know how to make stuff. Canada, one number across the board, and the U.S. did one number, and then they made the dollars different. Why? I don't know. Do you guys know why the dollar has a different weight? Okay, there's your answer. We don't know.
Sure don't.
But just remember, when you're selling them, if somebody tells you they're buying them for silver, you're dealing with 0.77, not 0.715.
How does silver and gold preserve your wealth? Is that different than a hedge against inflation? Rick?
It's really one and the same.
Yeah.
As the value of the dollar, right now the dollar is strong, so you can buy more silver with that dollar you have. If the value of the dollar goes down, then you can buy less. So it's that hedge against inflation.
Yeah. I really didn't know how to answer that because I was thinking, God, they're one in the same. And I didn't even think to say it like that. I'm thinking that's what it is.
Yeah, and the problem right now is that why you're seeing gold and silver down so much, quote, in the U.S. is because our dollar is so strong. But if you were in another country,
or is it?
Well, and that's another discussion. But compared to other currencies, it's strong.
Right.
If you were in the UK or Europe right now, you wouldn't be able to buy as much gold with their euro as you could a dollar because of the strength of that currency.
So yeah. So we've got like 10 minutes left at or about. We've covered a little bit of the World Fair, a little bit about silver, gold. I don't think we covered enough about Rick's shop. Tell us some more about your shop. You said you move a lot of bullion, and you like coins. I mean, it's the love of all of our lives. That's why.
Right.
That's one of the reasons we're coin dealers. But do you ever get how do I say this? Do you ever get people in there that you can't because they haven't done enough, but you just like want to throw them out the door because they're buttheads? Do you ever get those kind of customers?
Yeah, we get some strange characters. Let's put it that way.
He probably gets more strange characters than you get in Michigan. I'm telling you. You got to go to Kansas City one time and you'll see what I'm talking about.
But overall, we have a great customer base, and there's always those newbies that come in and really don't know anything, and we try to educate them.
Try to work with them, yeah.
We try. I literally I have a whole stack of old red books, and I say, take one. They're free. Take them. Go home and read the book. Study up on this stuff. So we're doing that all the time. Do you
got any old red books in the 60s? Because I know a guy might stop by to pick up his free book.
Yeah, I need one of those
I've
too.
got some in the 70s and 80s right now. So,
Oh, darn.
When you get one in the 60s, call me. I might make it
and
ride over.
if you could see right behind me, I have my complete collection of red books, including 2 number ones right behind me.
Wow.
But yeah,
1947 models, huh?
I've got both the first and second printing of it. So yeah.
I have a customer.
There you
I don't
go.
know, he was looking to sell his entire red book collection. He's got all he had. I don't know if he ever sold it. He had all the red books, all the A&A red books, all the specials, hardbacks, softbacks. He had the works, big ones.
That's a lot of books.
Like,
That's
dude,
a lot
that's a
of
lot of books.
Yeah.
That'd be one collection I think I'll pass on.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I told him. I said, it's just too much. I said, it's too much literature for me to even try to read it once.
Just buy the first 15 editions. That's all you need.
There you go.
But yeah, we have a small shop. My son actually started about a year and a half ago helping me full time. So it's truly a family affair, and the wife is doing the books. So, we're a small family run shop, but we're looking to grow it. And it's just taken off like great. Every year we keep on having record years. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's got a really good son. I talk to him every time I see him at the show. When I see him,
There you go. I've never seen him.
he's a good kid. Trust me, and he's smart. He's a smart kid.
I might pitch you to the side and get your son on an interview if I ever go to a show that he's at.
Well, we'll connect somehow. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in World's Fair on Friday, but you're not gonna be there.
Now,
he's trying to get you to go in, Rick.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I have to look at a 6-figure collection on Thursday. So
there you go.
So we'll see.
Nice. Yeah.
You definitely would need to do that.
That's right.
Yeah, we're actually closing the shop and going on Friday. So
I'll be closed all next week because we'll be in Las Vegas. Mama's going with me.
There you go. Well, have fun.
Well,
my son,
you got to stay off the slot machines, bro.
My son's got the new baby, and they're going the other way for a little vacation. Wow. So I take a break. One week ain't going to kill us out of the year.
So yeah, guys, looks like we got a few extra people in here right about the time we're closing. We are so sorry, Rick. It's been wonderful having you. So is this seem like something you may want to do in the future? At some other time, or?
Yeah, I'll help out anytime, and we could get my son on there, and he could talk about what it's like to be a young kid in this business too.
So that's what we need them young guys in the business.
He's 24.
So he live on his own, or does he still stay with dad?
Well, he stays here on the weekdays, and then the weekends he goes home. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that is interesting, because I still got one kid at home too. They're 26. Haven't figured out how to get rid of them yet.
That's right.
You love your kid.
I'm not trying to get rid of mine.
That's what I'm saying. You love him. You don't want to make him move out. You want to keep him forever.
My kid runs our shop when I'm not there, and he's a good kid. And right now he's doing what a smart kid would do. He's putting back to buy his own home. He don't want to rent, and I'm all for it with him. We got the extra room. Mom, Dad got the grandbaby there. We love everything.
There you go. Sounds good.
But I know one day he said he's moving out. He's looking at houses now, but he's been saving his own money. So you don't have to ask Dad for it. Now, that I respect. I mean,
hey, do you realize, Rick, you're seeing this too, right? There's a shadow called Tom keeps walking behind you.
Keeps walking by there. Yeah.
How do you sure it wasn't
Ryan?
Ryan?
Tom.
You sure it wasn't Ryan?
That was Tom.
Tom, you might as well say hi. They seen you.
We seen you 3 or 4 times.
They're calling for you, Tom.
Wave at us. Tom's another coin dealer. Him and Mike are staying in Chicago.
Tom, you gonna wave at these guys, or they're hollering for you?
Once or twice. This is Ryan's dad.
Hey guys.
Hey Tom, how you doing, buddy? Anyway, guys. That's Ryan's dad, and we've had Ryan on the channel quite a little bit more than Tom. Good guy.
Yeah, he kind of hurt his back today, so he's hurt.
I seen him holding his back. I was wondering. That's why I wanted to say something.
He turned wrong when we was setting up today. It happens to when you're young like us. It happens.
That's right.
Young like us. I got a birthday coming up, brother.
Yeah. I got a birthday
Ryan
card in the
Roberts,
mail too.
What's that?
Got that birthday card in the mail heading to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be yeah, no problem. We're gonna be double nickels on Monday, and then Tuesday we're giving away a whole bunch of silver and gold. Go figure that one out for the 5K.
Good.
We've got 5,000.
Well, Rick and I, we don't mind taking a little bit of gold if you want to give it away. We're here.
There we
Jump in
go.
the chat on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Same day of the week, same time this started, and you might be able to win something. Because I'll let family win. You just got to play by the rules. Speaking of chat.
Well, you said you let family win, but you're not going to
Yeah,
let
if your
Rick win.
your family, if you're in the
You're
chat,
not going to let Rick win.
And what?
You're not going to let Rick win.
Well, I'll let Rick win too. If the Nightbot picks him.
I'm gonna have my whole family in on that deal.
Yeah.
There you go. Everybody gets a piece of gold.
Right.
Hey, we got over $2,000 or at or about $2,000 worth of silver.
I'm sorry about the lighting in this room. That's the brightest them lights get here.
Well, if you move your head over just a little bit, there, it was blocked. A little bit back the other way. Stop. A little bit back, just an inch or so. Wrong way.
We're just trying to position the halo where it fits right over your head.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are calling me an angel. Thank you.
So yeah, I hope Tom's back gets better. Tell him not
Yeah.
to lift so many coins, and if he's having problems, give them to me, and Rick and I will split them at no charge.
Well, Ryan's here. He can take care of his dad's coins for him, guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Ryan's there. Is he in the room?
Ryan, you want to say hi to these guys?
Ryan's been on the chat too.
How's it going, y'all?
What's up, Ryan?
Hey.
They're waiting for us to get done. We're having a late dinner. We wanted to make sure we could say hi to you guys.
Well, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Oh no, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
We are about done, guys. So, Mike, you want to start, and then I'll throw you in the basement.
Yeah, I'll be glad to.
After you're done, and then we'll let Rick come up. So I'm going to make you on the big screen, and then I'll flip to Rick and then to me. All right, and I'll throw you guys in the basement when we're. So I say something to you afterwards.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hey guys, thank you very much for coming and seeing us. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I do appreciate you all turning in tonight. Listen, if you guys get out in any area where we're having shows, especially this one coming up in October, you really are going to enjoy Rick's show. It's really a good show. And we do have other shows coming up soon, so stay tuned for Coin Crew or my channel. We will see you soon.
You're up.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. It's been a pleasure. Just want to make sure you check out our website at rainsrearcoins.com and also at jcns.org for our coin show coming up here in Kansas City in October 14th and 15th. It's been a great pleasure. I've had a fun time, and I hope we've been somewhat informative for you tonight.
Hey, it's my turn. It's me, just a guy. I want to thank everybody for coming in to our shop talk tonight. We are very sorry if we did not get to your questions or statements. But when it's over, if you want to put something down in the chat, a comment down in the video, that would be greatly appreciated, and I can try to answer it there. So we're going to be live again for Shop Talk. Well, we're going to be live next week too. But Shop Talk will be back in 2 weeks. So we will be ready to have a new guest. You never know who it's going to be. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging. As always, rock on. Keep on stacking. Keep on learning. Bye.